basically I'm going to half every limb on this tree. If I have a sucker, I'm going to half it. I'm going to go along here and I'm going to half every one of them. That's going to do two things for me. When I half that limb, I'm stiffening it up so it'll stay upright and the cherries won't fall down and end up being small cherries. But you can see where I cut that limb last year. I did the half. It'll give you big wads of fruit where you do that cut right there. It'll be a source of a lot of fruit right there. So we're going to work our way down. We're going to half all of those limbs. That's headed down, we get rid of it. That's headed inside. That's headed inside. So halving all of these. So basically your pruners are going to touch every limb on this tree. I'm going to half that. Those are headed down. Going to lift that back up. Halving all of these all the way up the tree. I'm going to put my pruners on almost every single limb here. You know how stiff those branches are now? They're not going to fall down. They're all sturdied up. Anything headed back inside, we're going to take off. You can use those rules on any limb. Here, I'm going to get the one headed inside. That's headed down, right? And then I'm going to half these. That's headed down. I'm going to half that. And basically, that limb there, this side of the tree now is pruned. That's exactly what we're looking for. We've got good stiff branches. We've halved all of those suckers and all of those limbs. And we've cleaned up the inside of the tree. I'll just go ahead and do this side real quick. Head it inside. Just check your rules on everything you're cutting. And if it breaks one of those rules, it should be eliminated. Halving that limb. Look at all the fruit on there. I'm going to take half of that fruit off of there. That's a thinning cut. I'm going to take half. Look at all that fruit. I'm going to take half of it off of there. I'm going to take half of that fruit off of there. Stiffening those up. Almost finished with this tree. Pretty simple. That's headed down. That's headed down. That's headed back inside. Stiffen those up. Thin that fruit off. This is headed down. I'm going to lift it back up and stiffen that back up. I'm going to half that. That limb's broke. I'm going to get up in there and take that out of there. That's broke off. Almost finished here. I'm going to stiffen that and that. Half those. That is broke. Let's get that out. And that's it. That tree's finished.